I realized an uncomfortable truth about myself. I have a serious problem with my iPhone. I'm spending way too much on it. I'm just addicted to constantly checking my phone. I opened the screen time data and I was really pissed off. So, for the last 6 months, I have been looking for a way to optimize my screen time and reduce interruptions. Some of you might say, just stop using your iPhone and get yourself a dumb phone. Well, I don't think the Amish model works in the modern world. The dumb phones are bullshit. I still need an iPhone. So, instead of deleting everything from my iPhone, I did something different. I discovered some really incredible techniques to gain control over my iPhone, and in this video I'll show you the exact iOS settings and habits that made my iPhone distraction-free. If you want to reduce your screen time by 50% like instantly and become more productive, change these settings on your iPhone. Open Settings and go to Display and Brightness. Turn off the Raise to Wake and the Always On display. So now your iPhone will behave differently. When you raise it, nothing happens. This screen stays off. But when you intentionally touch it with your finger, it will unlock itself. At the beginning it was very uncomfortable, but it completely changed how I interact with my iPhone. Now I am the boss. The screen stays off until I intentionally tap on it with my finger. That way I am not getting distracted or invited by the iPhone to use it, only when I decide that I really need to use it now. This is my tool and it serves me, not me serving this thing. Back in the day, iPhones had a physical button. You had to intentionally press the button, slide with your finger and access your phone. It was a bit more difficult. Modern phones are designed to make you addicted. Seriously, these things are crafted by some of the most intelligent people in the world who simply want to manipulate you and get as much money from your attention. Attention time means money. They intentionally make it so easy to unlock. Just raise your phone and look at it. It will unlock itself. But when you break this mechanism, you get back control over this device. Trust me, turning off the Raise to Wake and the Always On display will make a true difference in your life. At the beginning, it will be very uncomfortable, but over time, you'll start to see the positive impact of changing these settings. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Notifications on a smartphone are similar to playing a slot machine in a casino. Every time you open your phone, you get something new. And then you tap on it, and then you lose time. So my first step was to disable all useless notifications. I decided to keep only the essential apps, phone, messages, and some important apps of my choice. I also disabled the mail and Gmail notifications. So when I have to check my mails, I have to manually open the app, refresh the emails, and read my emails. I usually do it 2 times per day, once in the morning and once in the evening. This strategy dramatically reduced interruptions throughout my day, and I started to use my iPhone only intentionally. Even when I take my phone in my hands, I only see a limited amount of notifications, only the important things, and all the useless clutter is gone. At the beginning, I thought that I would miss something important if I will disable almost all notifications, but if something really important happens, I will definitely know about it. What's really important? A new selection of Amazon products or a stupid meme that a friend of mine is always sharing with me on Instagram, or useless WhatsApp notifications from some random discussions? Like, what's really important? Also, don't forget to disable breaking news alerts. If something really important will happen in the world, trust me, you will know about it. And if you don't, well, it's probably not worth your time and attention. If you still want to get notifications while reducing interruptions, there is a cool and useful focus mode on iPhone called literally the Reduce Interruptions mode. If you have a recent iPhone model that supports Apple Intelligence, you can use the Reduce Interruptions mode. This focus mode will intelligently filter all incoming notifications and will notify you only when something really important is happening. For example, a text message you're receiving contains an urgency. You will get a notification. If it's just a useless WhatsApp message that can wait, it will simply appear in the notification section, but you will not get notified until you open the notification center. And trust me, when you do get a notification, it is usually important. I recently got a breakthrough notification about a delivery guy who was unable to deliver my package, so I was able to call him back quickly and get my package while he was still in my building. Sometimes notifications are useful. You can also configure this useless action button on your iPhone to quickly turn off or turn on the Reduce Interruption mode. Just open Settings, go to Action button and select Focus Modes, Reduce Interruptions. Enjoy! Let's be honest, social medias are killing us. Besides the nuclear weapons, it's the worst thing humanity has invented. And a lot of countries nowadays are limiting social media usage for kids. So, what I did, instead of using Instagram and Reddit on my iPhone, I now decided to only use them on my computer. Obviously, I don't have my computer all the time with me, so I'm spending way less time on social media, only when I'm at home and using my Mac. And since I'm using only web versions of these services, literally websites, they are less convenient and ultimately I'm spending less time on social media. If you are less radical than me, you can use web versions of social media like Instagram or Reddit on your iPhone. These web versions are very slow and less convenient than mobile apps, so you will be using them less often, only for important things. For example, getting latest news from your friends and family once per day. Trust me, web versions are so inconvenient that sometimes I just choose not to use them, and since I don't have mobile apps, well, I'm not losing my time on social media at all, just like that. Another important piece of advice is to only use your dead time to check social media or check notifications. What is your dead time? It's the time when you are waiting in lines in your grocery store, waiting for the taxi, or commuting to work. It's a kind of unproductive lost time for you. In these moments, I would even advise you to check your phone and deal with notifications and social media. That way, you are freeing up more time for what really matters when you will be at the office or at home. You already checked your notifications earlier. Okay, this will sound weird, but when I'm at home, I'm now hiding my own iPhone in the box. Yes, literally, I have a physical box. When I don't need my iPhone, it goes in the box. Why I'm doing this? Well, I'm adding an additional layer of protection from getting distracted. If you are constantly checking your phone, it's not like your brain is broken, the environment is broken. Just change the environment. Since my iPhone is hidden in the box, I stopped using it before going to bed. Once I even forgot it when I went to work. And you know what? This was the most productive day at work ever. Thanks for watching. Peace.